EA Sports brings you a special edition of the National Football League for this Christmas Day matchup. It's the Eagles and the Lions, and it comes your way next on Madden NFL 22.
Coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with the Philadelphia Eagles. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. And, Charles, our ball game here featuring a couple of young quarterbacks a lot of people have their eye on. Jalen Hurts and Trey Lance.
Yeah, Brandon, we're starting to see some of the old guard moving on. Guys like Drew Brees, Phillip Rivers, Eli Manning. And in their place, there have been some dynamic young guys who have come into the league, not just this year, but in the last 3 or 4 years in particular. They've really changed the quarterback position. I think both of these guys fit into that category. Youth is being served.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
Taking in at the 3. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive.
They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
And I'll bet right now just one thought in his mind.
Win the game, yeah.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. He played pretty well. I mean, he didn't turn over the ball in terms of interceptions,
no,
right?
2 touchdown passes last week.
2 touchdown passes, but when your team doesn't win, that's just hollow. And the best quarterbacks don't care about anything but whether or not their team won.
5 yards on the game's first play, second down. So a glance here at the key inactives. There's other reasons, but this list, one of the reasons they've been struggling some this year.
And one that they won't make excuses with, but everyone knows that this is the key reason. Without these players, it's made it very difficult for them this season. They battled, they've scrapped, but without those guys, hard to win games.
Lance going to try and throw on 3rd down here.
And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And they call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10.
Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The 2nd-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. The 4 touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week.
And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
He's going to let it go again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Here's Hurts to throw.
There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a 3rd down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively. And then they got hit with that big play.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Hurts.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Throwing is Hurts.
Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
They'll run the draw here with Swift.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
On play action, Lance.
Out to his left. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Throwing is Lance on 3rd down. And that's out to the flat for Swift.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Lance looking to throw it.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
And Lance now to throw.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run here with Swift.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43.
Play action, now it's Lance. This one swung out to Williams.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll make it 2nd down.
Now a play fake. Lance. He'll drop this down to Williams.
And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 24-yard line.
Back to the running game with Swift.
And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
A first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And a short gain here down to the 22. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Here's Lance to throw it.
Letting one go deep for the end zone.
And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's 4th down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle. Going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that. They might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Gets this one left side to Pettis. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Back to throw here.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass. Now back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
As my dad used to tell me all the time, when you're getting ready to play a big-time game, especially when you have one going into a dome setting, better strap it up tight because that crowd can really affect things.
Especially on 3rd downs like the one we just saw there with the incompletion. A 40-yard punt, no return, and the Lions will take over. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
I mean, you met fan bases that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
On 2nd down, Swift.
And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20.
TJ Edwards on the tackle. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 9.
Here's Lance.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the 1st at about the 21. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
The numbers for him from a week ago: 6 catches, 78 yards.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down, because if he gets going, he'll eat you up.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
Let's go. That's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Right back to Sanders on first down. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. 3-3, a tight one after one on EA Sports. Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. He'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he will slide down with the first down for the moment, but a penalty flag on the field. So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
7 yards, the pickup there.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
3 yards remain for 2nd down. They go play action with Hurts.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on 4th down.
Back to throw. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
He finds his tight end Goddard. That's complete.
7 yards, the pickup there.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his fifth catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end.
From the 16, Hurts.
Flush to his right.
And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there, and in the process picks up the first down. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
Over the middle, he finds Pettis complete. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Here's Carter. Stops short. Down at the 1. Down the broken tackle, but couldn't get it all the way home. 2nd down and goal. Hurts.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Dante Pettis, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles have taken the lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Point after try forthcoming. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. That drive, a long one, spanning 15 plays. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. Taken in at the 3. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on 1st down. After the sack on 1st down, Lance. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. The Lions on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Now Lance. He'll drop this one off to Swift. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Lance now on 1st down. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A couple of 1st downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Swift. And he'll work this forward for about 3 and 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Lance. And his pass, incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Throwing is Lance on 3rd down. And he fires one, but incomplete. So a couple of 1st downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. But 1st down, Hurts. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt, and if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
Oh, good return up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line.
From the gun, here's Swift. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on it.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down, Hurts. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. Hurts sets up to throw it. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Here's Hurts to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. And his kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 8. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Let's go.
Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think Coach Beck's ecstatic to see them get themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice being put into the game.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Again, he was looking for Devontae Adams, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing right, and that's complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
Here's Lance to throw it. And that is incomplete. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. The kick by Bass is good. And that'll get the lead down to 5. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hold. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Jalen Hurts in this offense trotting back out. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to him.
Has to find a way to step around it, step through it, or just handle it. Because, as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks. That's not the way that they want to finish a ball game with a quarterback on the ground so much.
He'd like to stay upright. When he's been upright, he's been pretty good. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. Hurts. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And he's going to have a first down here as they're also into field goal range at the 28. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the gun, it's Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. From the 35 on 2nd down, Hurts. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Throwing is Hurts. He's going to go up top again. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fielded at the 20. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And we'll see what they opt to do with just 14 seconds remaining until intermission. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've reached halftime here. Charles has already thrown off his headset. He's out here. He says, it's Christmas Day. I'm going home. We're not done yet, though. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. So he comes out of nowhere. He's got this handlebar mustache, greasy hair. And he says, would you rather eat a jar of mayonnaise or 3 sticks of butter? And I'm like, well, all right, never mind. Third quarter action now.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their own 23.
They'll start with a handoff to Sanders.
And he'll get this one up to the 26.
2nd and 7.
Another run with Sanders. They're still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47.
Now a carry for Sanders. Derek Barnes in on the stop.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down. On the draw, here's Sanders. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
51 yards on the ground for him so far.
They'll run with Sanders. And a short gain down to about the 33.
8 yards to go on 2nd down.
Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And not much running room. Down to the 32. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. It's caught by Sanders. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Pass incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Back to throw again. And that's complete to Sanders. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And this one is right through. And that pushes the lead to 8 points. They've doubled them up. It's 16-8. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter.
They'll start on the ground with Swift.
And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
They run out of the gun with Swift.
And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 47-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Lance. It's caught here by Adams. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Shotgun now for Lance.
And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
What we've seen so far in this game, they are not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look.
And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Now Sanders. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
77 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
Flushed out right. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 34. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll run on 1st down. It's Sanders, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Final minute now in the 3rd quarter.
Second down, back to Sanders.
And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a 1st at the Lions' 24. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down at about the length of the football. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michel. And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
A gain of 5. 1st down, Philadelphia.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st down, it's Sanders. And he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. second down. Here's Hurts. Dancing to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Michelle. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Here's Carter. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Stephen Carter, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 15 now. So that one a long 11-play drive, and it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken in at the 3. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Lions offense heading out as we give you a look at the playoff race coming into the weekend in the NFC. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1. At the 30-yard
To throw again on second down. Lance. He'll find Swift out of the backfield. 4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
And Lance's throw complete there to St. Brown. A gain of 6 there on first.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
Again, they'll throw it with Lance. They'll get this one to the Golden Domer, St. Brown. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing now is Lance. Open man is Quintez Cephas. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 40. Here's a handoff to Swift. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
And Lance now to throw. And he fends him off. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Javon Hargrave forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Now Lance. He'll drop this one off to Swift. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Well, I was watching him in warm-ups, and he hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and went over. This one a little bit inside of that, but not enough leg.
And the difference is what?
Well, your live conditions, right?
Live conditions, game conditions are a whole lot different than practice, where you just pop it up there, no rush, no pressure. I think maybe that takes a couple yards away from you when you have to do it when it's real.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 50-yard.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Going deep here for Watkins. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Eagles have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. And that looked almost to be a case of, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Lions 8.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. The Lions on 3rd down. They've had a lot of chances, but not much success, converting only 3 times. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Lance. Escaping the pressure right. And Lance will have the 1st down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact there at the end of the play.
That's good for the Lions. 1st down.
On 1st down, Lance. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
St. Brown. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Lance. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Working from the gun, Lance. And that's complete to Adams. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Here's Lance to throw it. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
Let's go.
Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. Now Lance again. He'll get that complete to Hunter Bryant, the tight end. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. And now they're in the hurry-up. Throwing on 2nd and long. Lance going to throw deep for the end zone.
And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Eagles' defense able to hold. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They set the goal beginning of the year. Hey, let's win 7 games. Unfortunately, with this loss, they can't do it.
So now it'll be interesting to see how they respond as a team, because sometimes when you set goals, if you don't achieve them, you don't care anymore. You let everything else go. I want to see if they're going to continue to fight, scratch, claw, do whatever to try and get as many wins as possible, even if it doesn't reach their stated number.